Florida Governor Ron DeSantis was just one Republican candidate that won big in the Sunshine State on Tuesday, and some in the media can't seem to accept it.
DeSantis barely won in 2018. Yesterday, he won by 20 percentage points. Why? Because he gamed the system. Because he turned Florida into an unlevel playing field. They changed election laws, making it harder to vote by mail. That's not a red wave. Red wave is when people go out to the streets and vote. When you have what you had is a depressed, deflated vote.
Wow. Florida Congressman Greg Steube is a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee and an Iraq War combat veteran, joins us now. Congressman, help me understand this. Her argument seems to be that by enforcing election laws, Ron DeSantis gamed the system. Is that right?
I can't understand it at all because everything that she just said didn't make any sense. We actually had record turnout here, and there was 1.5 million more people that voted for Ron DeSantis statewide. All of our statewide offices won overwhelmingly, almost by a 60-40 margin. Marco was just under him, almost by 17, 18 points, and it's because Florida is no longer a purple state. We are solidly a red state, doing better statewide than even Texas. And it's because of the policies that Republicans have had in place here in Florida. And people all across the country, especially during COVID, recognize that. And they're sick and tired of democratically run cities and states. So they move here to Florida where they have freedom.
One of the things that I thought was interesting about the voter data is that Democrats actually won the independent vote by 2 points. Except in Florida, Governor DeSantis bucked that trend. He got 52% of independent voters. How do Republicans emulate that in 2024?
Well, I think a lot of the independents here in Florida are middle of the road, lean right, right of center. And so our policies that we put in place for Republicans showed up and down the ballot for independents, Democrats, and Republicans that supported those policies. I mean, you saw Democrats break for Republicans in this election here in the state of Florida. I wish the policies that we put in place here in Florida were nationwide. I wish the elections policies and laws that we have in place here in Florida were nationwide. And you wouldn't be seeing the problems you're seeing in Arizona and Nevada. And what she was saying about absentee votes, those are 100% required, that there's voter ID, that there's verification of those absentee ballots. We don't just count absentee ballots here in Florida. You have to have verification of that, which is why you have our results within hours of the election.
Crazy plan you have there in Florida.
I know, right?
Wild I know,
stuff.
crazy.
Meantime, the Biden administration announcing another $400 million weapons package for Ukraine, bringing the total aid sent over there to $19 billion. Is this a good use of taxpayer dollars, Congressman?
Well, in a total of $65 billion that Congress has appropriated, there's no oversight on this money. I voted for the first package when Russia initially invaded Ukraine. All those subsequent packages I have voted against because Congress has zero oversight on where this money is going. You're now getting reports that there's Ukrainian officials buying houses in Sweden and all sorts of misappropriations of funds. And Congress has zero oversight on this because the bills that the Democratic majority have passed don't have any oversight on them whatsoever. It's basically a blank check from our government to the Ukrainian administration, and that's not what the American people want. We have issues right here, like the southern border, like the hurricane that just hit my district, and people are hurting. Our focus should be America first, and if we're going to send money to countries like Ukraine, there needs to be oversight so Congress can see exactly where the money's being spent.
Well, today is Veterans Day, Congressman, and we want to thank you so much for your service and also ask you what your message is for Americans today. What should we be reflecting on?
Well, my message is with this Republican majority in the House coming in, which will likely get those results in the next couple of days, I'm going to continue to fight for veterans. I hope that I can get past the True Choice for Veterans bill that will allow veterans that service-connected disability to actually get TRICARE and TRICARE for life and not be forced into the VA medical system, go anywhere they want to get the medical care they need when they need it. And I submit to you that those 21, 22 veterans a day that commit suicide wouldn't be committing suicide anymore because they'd have TRICARE and could go right there in their community when they're having some type of episode and get the mental health treatment that they need when they need it.
Yeah, that's great. And there were so many veterans who ran for Congress this election cycle as well, which is always great to see. Congressman Steube, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Great to see you guys.
We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.